The ancient road of Zhang Fei.
Okay, cool.
Okay, well we've kind of found the hot springs. Yeah, these are the insects in the Chinese medicine, aren't they?
Oh my god.
If it's the last time you see us alive, it'd be nice knowing you. So here we are, the ancient road of Zhang Fei.
Hi, I'm Natalie and I will stay in iChongqing for 2 months. I love it.
So in the times of the romance of the Three Kingdoms, it is said that Zhang Fei walked this pathway on his way from Lanzhong down to Chongqing. So he came here once when he was alive, but later in his life he was assassinated and it is said that his head was cut off. And the people who killed him took his head back down this road. So unexpectedly there's some building work going on the path here, but we should still be able to get by. Let's go. 英国来的，英国。Maybe it's easier to go this way.
It's so muddy.
Yeah, maybe wearing light shoes wasn't the best idea either. Right, so as you can see, Natalie made the mistake of wearing flip-flops. Oh, you really love travelling like this?
Uh-huh.
So here's a local fisherman. So one of the reasons it's so muddy here today is that throughout this month of July it's just been raining constantly, almost every day, really heavily. Even though it's been okay in the main city of Chongqing, there have been a lot of severe floods in the counties and the districts. And that's also why I'm not quite so sure if the spring is going to be there when we actually reach the place, because the water levels have risen so much on the Jialing River.
I love this temperature. Today
Yeah,
so
it's beautiful
hot.
and cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, so
Wow.
so hot. This place looks really cool. So there's a Zhangfei Gudao hotel up ahead. So it's not only a guest house, but it looks like they've got bonfires. You can stay overnight, you can do food picking, and there's also a campsite as well, so you can bring your own tent. Bienfu.
Uh-huh.
A bats.
Bats.
Bats, yeah.
In Shanxi, they have 凉面.
Oh, I've heard of that. Yeah, heard of
And
biangmian.
油泼面.
We've got a beacon here by the side of the Jialing River, so I suppose if any boats, ships come through here during the night, they'll know where the banks are. Right, so I'm just checking our bearings at the moment. So according to this, the hot spring is only about 100 or 200 meters ahead. So we're going to keep an eye on the banks and see if we can spot. Well, there's the hot spring down there.
First time I so close to Jialing River.
Okay, well we've kind of found the hot springs. But unfortunately, well, we found the rock here, so Arya Wenquan, so this is the hot spring. But as you can see, it's underwater. Okay, I've got a rest area here. Do you want to Again, some stunning views from here. Yeah, so just spotted this fungus here. This is kind of a bit random, there aren't any others around here. Yeah, we've just been saying that, even though it's a really hot day today, if you go out in the sun, like we did at the hot spring, about a kilometre back, then yeah, it's really hot, but actually we're very well shaded here on the Zhang Fei pathway. So yeah, even if you come here in the summer, yeah, it's the temperature down here is actually quite bearable. Ah, there's more steps.
Cool.
So Natalie, have you tried Douhua before?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Want to try it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. I'm ready for a rest.
Right now?
Oh, be careful.
Oh my god.
Okay, the moment of truth. Have you made a wasted trip or not? But I think not. I can see a sign for Douhua. This is a steep climb. Oh, this is tougher than the walkway. Do you think Zhang Fei came here? Maybe not. It's too tough.
Yeah.
These are oranges.
Maybe lemon.
Lemons, maybe? Yeah, you could be. Yeah, maybe you're right. But not right yet, anyway. Well, still have fun. They really make you work hard to find it, don't they? Just hope there aren't any snakes in here. Just stamp on the ground a moment. Give them a warning. Oh, nice view. Oh, do you think it's open?
I'm not sure.
Oh God, what are they? What are these?
Oh my god, it's insects.
Yeah, these are the insects in the Chinese medicine, aren't they?
Oh my god.
You can boil these up, you know, if you go to one of the Chinese doctors, they give you these. And then you can boil them, and then if you drink it, it's meant to be really good for you.
No.
So they say. Yeah, these are a bit more palatable. 你好，有豆花饭吗？
有豆花饭吗？
豆花饭
啊，
喂，有豆花饭没？
没有豆花饭不得吃。
没有啊。Well, that's a look. That's a look. You don't know how good this feels. So that was Sister Wu. Yeah, who's cooking something up for us. Oh well, so we asked, they don't have any of the tofu, which is the specialty here, but I can understand, I mean, we're the only two here, aren't we? And they didn't know we were coming. Yeah, so we can go for second best, it's okay. So here's our snack, and even though technically it meant to be working, the temptation was too much to resist. But it's only one bottle. Okay, so we've just finished our afternoon snack. I can see at the menu here they've got all of the Citronese classics. Sister Wu has also reiterated that we can walk down the main road down to the little port, or we can get the ferry across the river. But for this show, I've said no, so we're going to go back down the way we came through that slippery path. Then we'll continue our way along the Zhang Fei walkway. Sister Wu said it's about another hour's walk, and then we'll be at the ferry ports. We've got some wild berries here as well, but do you think we can eat these?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, probably best we don't try. Okay, so we've got a roadblock over here. So it says that there's danger of rock falls, and we're not allowed to pass. Okay, so it says we're not allowed to pass, but we're going to go through it anyway because the weather's okay and it looks fairly stable. But if it's the last time you see us alive, it'd be nice knowing you.
Are you sure you will put this in your video?
Yeah, I think so. It's kind of interesting. Oh. Yeah, they let people following the rules, don't they? Oh. We've also got some Chinese writing carved into the rock face here.
Maybe.
But these are kind of a bit difficult to read. Because these are 草字, aren't they? Kind of just like the
I think it's more modern.
modern style.
Yeah, because
啊，
这样绕一圈是吧？
好好的，谢谢。
谢谢。
把那个龙江了，那个下去那个几个下去的话呢，多久就知道？
一条道走到黑是吧？好，谢谢。
But this is really the end of the difficult part of the route. Just told us to follow the path down here and it should lead us down to the ferry port where we can cross the river. So we're just walking through Baiyang Bay village.
Yeah.
So it's this village here that's quite famous for the tofu.
Oh,
The douhua fan. So if you look on lots of the Chinese reviews for the Zhang Fei Gudao, then they'll always recommend this place.
maybe it has someone.
Or maybe.
But the environment, whole environment in this area, I mean the nature,
It's lovely.
but the house maybe just, I think it's dangerous. It's old house, it's too old. Can 请问一下，渡江是这样走吗？
什么？
渡江，要过江，
我也对，我
这边儿。
哎，前面有个渡口。
好，谢谢。
There's so many paths we can go. It's probably not that way. It's either that way or I think it's probably this way.
怎么走啊？直走，一条道走到头。OK， 这样走吧，谢谢。
I can see our ferry. Can you see it over the other side? The guys behind us have just told us the boat goes once every hour. Is that right? So we should have about 20 minutes, but it's okay. Right, I'm going to dip my feet in the river. I just hope that dog doesn't run away with my shoe. Actually, it's not too bad. It's not that cold. Yeah, but the water current is pretty strong. So the trip isn't really over yet. We've got to cross over the river and then we've got to find our way back into Bay as well. So I haven't a clue really what public bus we're going to take. But anyway, we'll figure it out once we get over. But just to give a general overview of my experience today, I mean, this has been one of my favourite trips out in Chongqing today because I'm definitely one of those guys who really likes getting close to nature. So, you know, we've been out in the middle of nowhere, very few people. It's kind of felt like a jungle at times, especially with the insects as well. You know, the people out here are really friendly as well. We've asked loads of people the way. We also stayed with Sister Ru for an afternoon snack as well. I really enjoyed that. So yeah, if you're here in Chongqing, for me, I definitely recommend, you know, coming here and and the only thing I'm slightly disappointed about today is the fact that the natural spring was submerged. And anyway, it's kind of like a catch-22 because apparently, even though it's called a hot spring, the water's actually quite cold. So the best time to actually go in the spring is during the summer months. But then also in the summer months, you kind of risk the river levels rising as well, especially because we've had lots of rains of late. But in any case, I've really enjoyed it today. How have you enjoyed the trip today?
Yeah, everything is just fresh for me. But the road is the hardest road I ever have walked. But it's okay. I love this trip. It's just so cool for me.
Okay, so just 3 yuan for 2 people. It's a bargain. Looks like we're out of range for the taxis. Right, we're going through a village somewhere. I don't know the name of this place. I haven't got any plans actually on how to go back. I was thinking of taking a bus, but it's telling me here we've got like walk another 1.5 kilometers, which I don't know, I'm feeling pretty tired. How about you?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, we're kind of in the middle of nowhere, so just waiting to see if the driver's willing to come here and pick us up. Okay, so we waited about 30 or 40 minutes for a bus in vain as well. It didn't turn up, did it? So apparently there's a bridge down the road that's completely blocked, so nothing was coming our way. But anyway, a funny local who just parked up by the side of us and asked if we could go to Bei Bei. So for the bargain basement price of 10 yuan each is dropping us back in Bei Bei, and then we can go back home. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the show today. I've had a really good time. So stay tuned and let's see where we go next. So catch you later. And also, don't forget.
Bye.
Right.